I think, the mantra automate, automate, automate is going to be first on everybody's lips. And I think that's a noble kind of approach to it. I think the problem that they'll encounter is that they can only automate so much, and they probably have already automated to the extent they can with those kind of point solution tools. And so I think the advice that that is probably going to be most helpful is to look at the program as a whole and understand really where you're spending a lot of your energy and what it's the disruption that it's causing to the organization, and solve that problem. And I think if you look at what you need to do first is you need to be able to understand what the people are doing on a periodic basis, and figure out how to turn that into just part of how they do their job. So instead of making this a big audit and collect information for reporting purposes, if in their day-to-day activities they were simply configuring the systems the way they're designed, and then logging the evidence that the systems are configured appropriately as they're going through the actual configuration activities, and that they had a process in place to do some kind of system checking, as they often do for health checks on systems, it would convert it from being a big effort on a quarterly or semi-annual basis into being a smoothed out effort just over everybody's work days. And so if we can figure out how to, instead of treating this as a big audit and package assembly job, and turn it into simply I'm going to do the checks as they're needed, then it becomes a much more manageable environment. And so to do that sort of thing really requires that you have centralized tooling to manage all of the data. If you try to do this following spreadsheets, then you end up with the typical problem of hundreds of people trying to contribute to the same spreadsheet, and it's basically unmanageable. So you really do need some kind of system where you can mete out the work to the people that need to do it in just the right amounts, and have those people actually enter their data into a system so that when you need to, you can push the button and compile all of that information into the big reporting package that's required.